Hey everybody, and welcome back to Fargo. Your NDSU Bison are the 8th ranked team in the country, 9-1 overall, 6-1 in the Big 12, with another Big 12 opponent today. The Arizona Wildcats are not very good. They're higher overall than us, but that doesn't account for a lot here when we have Tavian St. Clair just absolutely dominating teams. This is the last home game for the NDSU Bison this year, at least in the regular season. I don't know if we'll be scheduled anything in the post or not. Potentially, I guess. Again, as the 8th ranked team in the country, I imagine we will be some postseason games. But we'll have to worry about all that later on as your what is this formation? As your Bison are taking on the Wildcats here today. But we do have some recruits in-house today, and we're gonna try to impress them with a victory here. What are we doing? With a victory here against these Arizona Wildcats, we got a real opportunity to bring in some fantastic players. I think this is basically, oh my goodness, nice sack there. Holy, Forrest Gerardo just screams in and takes down the quarterback. But yeah, I think we're going to lose out, to be honest. I'm always a downer when it comes to scouting. I think we lose out on a number of good players, and I'm not going to be particularly happy about it, right? Like we're down to the wire. I will say that huge Ciante Cobb's huge rushing game, you see the stats are there, last week did open up the running back. So now we might actually get that Deontay Hardy kid. So that's good, but yeah, we're going to lose out on a number of defensive players. It looks like it, at least, as that first play is nearly intercepted. Holy. I was not even aware that linebacker was standing there. As we'll slow things down here with a little RPO action, and big tight end picks up the first down. Cobb's in the backfield. We getting the call. Sweet. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, I guess we're back to the old Ciante today. As he gains 4 before he's thrown to the turf. Another rush play here. Cobbs runs right into the edge. We do have an injury on the Wildcat side, but sets up a 3rd and 4. Here goes. Oh my goodness. I was going to say here goes Gilmore, but I mean he didn't really go anywhere. He immediately went to the turf as soon as he caught the ball. So is what it is. Keenan Booty, left side. Does he get the corner? He does. Speedy Booty is able to bring this one all the way down to the 2, where we will hand it off to Ciante. Got to get Cobbs a touchdown here. The draw play up the middle works out well as Ciante goes in for another touchdown on his true freshman campaign. Let's see what the Wildcats have for a second drive here. It's going to start with a little bit of a draw. Noah Parker gets in there. I almost called him Zaire Franklin. That's the wrong game. Noah Parker gets in there to bring down the back. They go 12 personnel. This is more of a standard run play, and that goes nowhere. Parker this time was not able to bring him down, but Austin Westvich is able to get in there, hitting that back, making it a 3rd and 14. Arizona under the microscope here all day. Oh my goodness, all day and all the room in the world as their quarterback Sawyer Anderson just trots up the middle for a big gain. Hate to see it. Didn't really know Sawyer was balling like that, but I guess we have all the room in the world to work with. Why not? As that receiver shakes off a tackler. Second Wildcat drive here is going much better than the first. Send a man in motion. Going to fake it to him. Running back still has it, and he picks up 9 yards. Bad tackle attempt by Noah Parker there. Don't love to see that. As 2nd and inches, inside zone. Yep, it's inside zone. And he does not actually pick it up. This will be I'll bet $100 that this is a a quarterback sneak. That would be my bet. We're gonna go goal line to try to defend it. As they set up for a QB sneak. See if they're able to get it. I bet they will, because that's the way this game works. Yep, look at that. How cool is that? There's no way to stop. Well, I mean, there is. You just have to get a lucky animation, and then you can stop those QB sneaks. But very interesting that they added that as like something that happens in this game and in Madden. I guess they're trying to compensate for the tush push, but the tush push is not as successful as those QB sneaks seem to be. As quarterback gets it out. Noah Parker goes down with an injury. Don't love that, but yeah, those QB sneaks are basically successful every time. I'm going to say it's 90%, and I just don't think the tush push is that successful. As we've got a man open, but he goes to the other side. Emmett Marr lets his guy get open. And will that be the last play? Ooh, boy, time's ticking. 2 seconds. Quarterback calls for the ball, but it doesn't happen. End of the first. It's annoying, but it is what it is. He was a screen play on the goal line, and that's going to be Fat Forrest who rips that that running back down, losing a bundle of yards all the way back to the 7. As they set up with a pistol formation here. Quarterback fires it into the end zone, and that one's knocked away. That's shocking, honestly. Don't really see those knockdowns when it's like a bunch of a bunch of defenders right in the same area and you see a knockdown. That's pretty rare. As here comes pressure off the edge, and it's J.J. Brown getting to the quarterback. And your Bison defense let up a hell of a drive, but they lock down short and they cause a field goal attempt, and it's 3-7. Tavian from the shotgun takes the snap. Oh, there's Marcus Farr. Nobody on the running back. And back picks up. Nice gain out to the right. Setting up a speed option here with Cobbs. Going to not work out because it was a bad pitch, because of a bad animation. And what are you going to do? You know, if you don't get an animation that works, you're just kind of cooked. You know, that's just kind of the way it goes. As Tavian takes the snap again. Oh, here comes big pressure. And he's going to be sacked. Thought he had some room to the left, but just didn't have the speed to get away. As we set up a screen here on 3rd and long, and this screen works out about as good as you could possibly want. Marcus Farr picks up the first down. Every yard generated on this drive has been by Marcus Farr. So we'll take him out of the game. Bring in Tavian and Cobbs. Another bad animation. Gilmore goes down with an injury. Super frustrating, is what it is. As St. Clair from the shotgun takes the snap, quick fire it. And Biggs picking up a couple more. 3rd and 10. Booty coming open maybe on a slant. We'll find. Oh no, immediate pressure. Oh, that edge roasted our left tackle, and Tavian is hit, taken down immediately. And that's the thing, Tavian has been really good this year on not giving up sacks, and our offensive line has held up pretty well. Didn't do double A gap blitz here, but it's fine. And our yeah, this is uncharacteristic of our defense or our offense to allow that. As we force a negative run on 1st down. See what the Wildcats have on 2nd here. Going to be a pass opportunity, and it's going to be a fumble, and it's going to be picked up by Mason Stevens. Vic Burley into the backfield on top of that quarterback causes a fumble. Gilmore back out there. Booty to the end zone might be sweet. Let's see if Booty, it is going to be Booty not in the end zone, but we'll get a flag. They'll put the ball on the 1 for us. That was perfectly read by that safety, and if he went for the interception, that would have been a pick, but decided to hit our defenseless receiver. Gives us an opportunity here to run it in with Cobbs, and that's what happens. Ciante Cobbs into the end zone. 12 personnel of these Wildcats. Setting up a pass opportunity here, and that's just can't be completed, man. Like, we're just all over it, and he's not able to, or he just out-muscles us to make the reception. So, don't love that, I guess is what I would say. As, here's a deep shot, center of the field, and it's dropped. Melvin Harris able to get his hands on it, but not able to bring that one in. That was Carter, that would have been a pick, but Carter is not out there because he tore his pectoral. Noah Parker looks like he's pretty well shaken up here. As we have a deep shot. Come on. Pickett out there is able to cause an incompletion. 3rd and 10. Noah Parker still in the game with his injury, and it's going to be another deep shot. This is going to be caught. How is that caught? How is that even? That is unbelievable. We hit the 2-minute timeout, but they throw it deep 3 times in a row, and on the 3rd time they're able to yeah, just bad hand placement by Potts. He goes up and he just misses the ball. Maybe the young man needs glasses or something. I'm not sure. But Melvin out of position here. One of my least favorite things about this game and Madden in general is how they'll just move your, like you're playing man-to-man. Well, it'll happen this time too. No. Okay, well, they'll just move your guys out of position for some reason. It's very strange as a quick slant turns into a touchdown. Like you'll do a man blitz, right? And the safety will be covering the guy on the opposite side of the field. And it's like, why would you not move closer to that side of the field? As here goes Marcus Farr, our leading receiver, takes it down to the 50. Clock keeps moving as Tavian takes the snap here, and he's going to be pressured and sacked. We'll call our first timeout with a minute to go in the first. Way too many sacks for our defense to let up. Oh my goodness, okay. I didn't see that linebacker shoot back near, I mean, could have been an interception. Booty also came wide the frick open, but is what it is. As we do an RPO here. Tight end is able to get the ball closer to midfield. And that's where we'll be not punting it away, actually. Ha ha ha. Fake punt. And that's going to be Mr. Hofstad with the reception. Remember the fake punt cheese from last year's NCAA? Or earlier in this franchise, I guess. Dynasty, not franchise. That's the wrong game. As here goes Tavian, and he's going to fire it to Booty. Booty gets it down to the 11. Call it 2nd timeout there. Holding one in our back pocket, just in case there's a sack here, which is not out of the question. This defense has been on fire. Nearly intercepted there. 19 seconds to go. We'll do a hurry up. Oh, is a speed option a stupid decision here? I think it is, yeah. There's 10 seconds to go. Snap the ball. Come on, Tavian. Little urgency. Here comes a sack. Yep. That's why you keep a timeout in your back pocket, as our O-line is just being absolutely manhandled right now. Lloyd boots this one through, and we take a 7-point lead into the locker room. And we do get the ball coming out of the locker room, which is nice, but man, that was a frustrating first half. This Wildcats team is good, as there goes Cobbs. A bit of a cutback, gets him a few more yards. First serious run of Cobbs' day. He absolutely dominates last week, but he's been back to form this week, as there he goes again. Blocker in front of him doesn't really do anything, but Cobbs picks up a big gain. 2 rushes, sets us up at the 28. We'll hand it back to him again here. Ciante bowls forward for 9 yards. Cobbs comes out. 5 wide. This is going to be a... What the F are we doing? Okay. We'll put Cobbs back in there on 3rd and 1. We got bodies to the left. Just hold some freaking blocks. And they do at safety. My goodness. Travis Biggs could have caused a touchdown there if he would have hit that safety, but Travis was not interested in hitting anybody. As here goes Cobbs with the speed option into the end zone. Touchdown, your NDSU Bison. 14-point lead for your Bison. The Wildcats come out in 12 personnel again. What are we thinking, boys? How are we gonna come back here? As here comes pressure, and it's gonna be an injured Noah Parker who brings down the quarterback, and that injury will bring him out of the game probably for the rest of it. But at least he got a sack out of the deal. 2nd and 14. There's all the yardage back and then some. Just because I guess I don't even know what to say. Speedy receiver is able to get into the get into the open field, and Noah Parker's interception goes for naught. Here's an incompletion. Jay Potts down there causing the disruption. Why is Noah Parker out there? Get off the freaking field, son. So frustrating. Noah Parker actually comes up and makes that tackle again. He should not be on the field at all, as we have a 3rd and 5 here. Firing it deep. Jay Potts out there causes another disruption. All right, well, Jay on deep shots is 2 for 1. One big reception allowed, and then two knockdowns. So not the worst, I guess. Here's Finn Jackson on a return. Gets it out to the 20. Chester McDonald with his first run of the day is a nice one here. Cuts it up the middle. Picks up 10. Bring Cobbs back out there. Draw play. Blocks in front of him. And Cobbs picks up another big run. Cobbs looking really strong. Oh, here he goes. A little bit more speed, and that would have been a touchdown as he breaks the 100-yard mark. We'll bring him out for a little bit of a rest here as Kelly Johnson jumps in. Runs for 1 yard. Marcus Farr now checks in. Marcus Farr is trapped in the backfield. Loss of 1. 3rd and 10. Tavian takes the snap. Oh boy, here comes pressure. Tavian is sacked. 5th sack of the day for your Arizona Wildcats as they are dominating our offensive line. Punt goes way too far back. Oh my goodness, never mind. Perfect punt. Down to the 2. That's where your Wildcats will be taken over. Good opportunity here for our defense to disrupt in the backfield. Shoot a gap here, boys. Nope. It's going to be a... Okay, well, it does actually work as McGee is able to bring that back down, shoving him backwards towards the end zone. As they come out with more tight ends than before, and this is a negative run. Mason Stevens in the backfield there. And here we go. 3rd and 11. Ball on the 1. Here's a run play, and that back is going to be stopped. Mason Stevens goes down with an injury. But let's try to block this thing. The punter takes the snap, puts it up. I said puts it. He punts it down the field, and Finn Jackson walks forward for a couple of yards, I guess. Chester McDonald checking into the game here. Give him a running play, and he bobs and weaves and picks up 3. Ciante back into the game for our offense, and yeah, it's night and day. It's like the offensive line wants to block for Cobbs as he runs it right up the middle. Gains a 1st down here. Here's the last play of the 3rd quarter. It's going to be Cobbs getting the ball again, and he's shut down. 3rd and 9 will start the 4th. Davian, shotgun, takes the snap, drops it back. He's going to find Booty. There's going to be a holding penalty, I bet. Yep. This one comes back. That's very cool. We've been letting up so many sacks, and the only way to stop this defensive line is to cheat. So, don't really love that as Tavian takes the snap, rolls to the right, and he's going to fire a bullet. That's going to be caught by Keenan. Booty Makes us 4th and 6. We'll send JT Lloyd out there again. And Lloyd bangs this one through, giving us a 17-point lead. Oh. Well, that was a mistake. I like double tapped the button, so whatever. 5 wide to start this one. Wildcats. Ooh, there's pressure right away. And that ball is thrown away from everybody. As the quarterback got a little bit scared by that 6-man rush that we brought in. Here comes a rush on 2nd down. Running back has a nice gain all the way. I mean, just about to the 35. Here's your stupid ass QB sneak. And he doesn't get it, actually. Okay, well, that's pretty cool. Jazz Anderson checked into the game. Stops the quarterback because of a bad animation. And they're going for it on 4th down. Jazz does not get there. Man, that running back just fought his way forward. See, this is what I mean. Look at who McGee is covering. Why is he covering somebody across the field? Like, I guess you want to disguise your defense. But he's just going to be out of position, right? As Austin is able to shoestring tackle that running back. Wildcats setting up here. Moving the ball a little bit slower than you'd like, as Gerardo is able to get out there and throw that back to the ground for a loss. But yeah, you're moving the ball a little slower than you'd like. You're down by 17. You've only put up 10 points. There's less than 6 minutes remaining in the 4th. Like, you guys got to freaking get to it, you know? As quarterback is going to be hit as he throws, and that one goes out of bounds. 4th and 6. Shotgun pass attempt incoming here. Man in motion. Here comes a throw. Going to be deep down the field, and it's going to be easily completed. Don't love that. As we have double coverage down there, and they're just not able to interact whatsoever with the ball. So, what are you going to do? As here comes an all-out blitz. Oh my goodness! Vic Burley nearly brings down that quarterback. He's able to keep his feet moving, and he throws that one out of bounds. Under 5 minutes to go now. Like, I don't even know what to say. I don't know how he's getting these passes away when he's getting hit and going to the ground and just whipping it out of bounds. Like, if I try to do that, it's an interception, right? I throw it right to the defender. But it is what it is. There's Mason Stevens smacking the quarterback. 4th and 6. Double A-gap blitz is forever goated. Never patch it. Never make it go away. 4th and 16. Incompletion. Do I bring in backups or not? I don't think I'm going to. This is the last home game for our fans for a while, most likely. So I don't think I really want... Well, okay. Maybe I will. I don't know, man. Well, how about this? I'll let fate decide, just like Watto. If there is a injury of any kind, we will bench our starters. There goes Michael Smith. Tavian has had a very quiet game. But that's fine, as long as we're running the ball effectively. We don't need our quarterback to go nutso crazy every game, right? Because there's Travis Biggs for 1. Here's Keenan Booty again. Picks up a couple, and we hit the 2-minute timeout. Ooh, Cobbs nearly got taken down in the backfield there, but he skitters up the middle, picking up a nice first down. As we little jet touch here. Travis Biggs. See if the speedy kid's able to do a whole lot of nuttin'. That's exactly what he does, is a whole lot of nuttin'. 5 receptions, 15 yards for Travis Biggs. Now that's a stat line. Hand it off to DM McDonald. He goes for nothing. Took a 3rd and 4 speed option to Cobbs. Let's see if this is a bad animation again, and it's going to be a fumble. Tavian was not able to get the hitch away well. And sets up a long field goal. JT Lloyd nails it, though. Had that miss a few weeks ago, but since then he's been rock solid for us. 26 seconds to go. I don't even know if I'm going to show you any. If I show you anything, it's because something crazy happens, all right? And nothing crazy did end up happening, as they just threw it deep a bunch, and then we got a couple completions. It was pretty cool. Tavian St. Clair goes 17 of 20, 173 yards, no touchdowns. He was sacked about a bazillion times. 16 carries, 136 yards, and 3 touchdowns for Seante Cobbs. Fumble for Tavian St. Clair, negative 38 rush yards is crazy. I guess that's all the sacks, right? 17 yards for Chester McDonald. 5 receptions, 15 yards for Travis Biggs. 4 receptions, 43 yards for Michael Smith. 4 receptions, 67. Hey, that's the funny number of yards for Keenan Booty. 3 receptions for 43 yards for Marcus Farr. No interceptions, a number of sacks. Mason Stevens, Vic Burley, J.J. Brown, Noah Parker, and Forrest Harato, all with sacks. J.J. Brown with 3 tackles for loss. 7 total tackles by Zach McGee. Oh, I forgot to check the kicking stats. The stats. 3 for 3 for JT Lloyd, including a 54-yarder. Is really quite nice. But that's going to end our regular season home games, as your NDSU Bison continue hurtling towards the end of this season. Now, this is going to be it, man. We had visitors, but I think we're going to lose out on some big names here. I think Matt Hepburn is out. I think, you know what, I'm not even going to predict. I think we're going to lose out on a lot of really good recruits here, and I'm not particularly happy. Hey, Nurke Rhodes, big 4-star cornerback coming in. We need as many of those as possible. We do get Lester as well, so we have 2 new cornerbacks, and we lost out on McNitt, who is the cornerback that I really, really liked, and we lost out on Vickerson, so the other big tight end that we were going after. We are in a recruiting battle with Michigan. I don't see us winning that. I don't have any idea how we could possibly win that. We've thrown everything we have at Hepburn, and it's not going to work. Same with Goldberg. I don't think we're going to beat Miami in a recruiting battle, so that's a bummer. But hey, at least we can go after a bunch of 3-stars now, right? Well, I just added about 47 3-stars, so we'll see if those turn out well. I think at the end of next episode is when I'm going to actually look at the recruiting board again. So yeah, I look forward to that, recruit heads. I know how much you guys love the recruiting part of the... Anyways, hey, we're going back to the Mountain West here to take on Braxton Myers, the former NDSU quarterback, who's now the starter at Colorado State. If we can't run up the score on these guys and put a hurting on them, I'm going to be pretty upset with our team. But this is the final regular season game of Season 3 of the NDSU Bison Dynasty. We'll look to put in a little exclamation point at the end of this season. Overall, the season's gone very well, right? We had that one really ugly loss to Kansas. Jayhawks took us out back and put belt to ass, but outside of that, we've had a good season, right? Beat some teams pretty badly. We've competed with basically everybody. As here is the first pass by Jackson Myers. Wait, that's not his name. Braxton Myers. Braxton picks up 5 on first down. Kind of upsetting. I mean, it's good that Braxton go. Oh, okay. Nice throw in the dirt there, Brack. But it's kind of upsetting he left us. He is a good quarterback. I don't think he'll ever be drafted, but I could see him moving up in the ranks and finding a new school that's even better, as he quick slants at left side, picks up a first down. Yeah, I could see him going to even a bigger school and doing well there, because he's a competitor. Let's see, what are we doing here? See where McGee is at? Why is McGee over there? That's my question. With a broken tackle, Jay Potts decided he didn't want to put a hit on that receiver. And that's a first down. Rams have thrown it every play, and that's going to continue here as Braxton is back, loads up, fires it deep, end zone shot, incomplete. DJ Pickett forcing an incompletion there. But DJ, by the way, he needs 3 interceptions to break the all-time record for interceptions in a season in the NCAA. So we'll look for him to do that. I don't think, I mean, not having a pick last week was kind of crap, although Arizona was not giving him many opportunities to pick it, as here's another opportunity on the first drive, and that's going to be an interception, the 12th of his season. DJ Pickett is only 2 away. See if Cobbs can keep his good, I mean, he's had 3 really solid weeks in a row here. He starts this one off with a 10-yard banger up the middle. Yeah, we'll look to keep him on fire, because this Rams team is not very good, right? But we are going to be facing a really good team in our next game, whatever it be it the playoffs, or be it the playoff, or be it a just a bowl game, and then we call it quits, right? We're going to be facing some elite talent. We're the 7th ranked team in the country, which means I don't think there's any way we don't make the college football playoff. I just don't know what seeding we're going to be. There's a short one that's completed. My goodness. I don't know if you saw how Gilmore rose from the ground like that. That was pretty crazy. As he's going to be a little... It's almost like a screen. You run 2 slants, and you just fire it to the guy who's open. And then generally, if it's the rear receiver, he's going to have a blocker in front of him. As Biggs catches that one. And go right back to Biggs here on another crossing play. Right tackle goes down with an injury. But yeah, speaking of, I mean, it's the end of the season, right? So we might as well just start talking about how this season went. There goes Mr. Tavian St. Clair with a big carry, 32 yards. We had 2 freshman receivers come in from the Twin Cities. Both of them looked very good. Keenan Booty and Travis Biggs performed very, very well. I imagine next year, as long as they don't transfer, we are going to be having way more success in the passing game. This year it was kind of stunted due to a number of things, but just not having a lot of faith in Tavian, right? I just didn't want to throw a lot of interceptions. A lot of plays or a lot of games where he probably could have done a lot better, and I just chose not to, as here goes Ciante Cobbs into the end zone. But yeah, I just chose not to push the ball down the field, right? We're here to win games, not necessarily stat pad. So our stats were definitely not padded, as here's a first run of the Rams day, goes for 2 yards. We go hurry up for some reason. I guess not for some reason, that's how their offense operates, but here's Colorado State going hurry up. Shotgun pass for Mr. Myers. He's going to be pressured, and he'll go down. Noah Parker getting into the backfield. Noah Parker's an interesting decision as well, because he wants to transfer. He doesn't want to play here anymore, which I totally understand, because he's a great player. But he's one of the, oh my goodness, man. But he's I think he has a potential of being drafted, right? Not a for sure thing, but definitely just the potential. So that will open up the door to Harato. Potentially one of the freshmen coming in. I don't think one of the freshmen will get the start. But Harato and Westfitch starting linebackers next year is pretty great. I think Fat Forrest is a senior. I could be wrong. But we do have some decisions to make in the offseason. I think targeting another safety is a good idea, as we brought in Carter, and he goes down with injury, right? So frustrating for that to be the way his season goes. As they go 5 wide again. Braxton Just, I mean, every pass is about 2 yards down the field. And it's starting to whiz me off just a little bit here. As it's a zone, or a zone run. It's a draw up the middle. That picks up a couple. 3rd and 5 coming up here. Well, okay, well. Alvin Harris out of position completely on that one. As we might need to call a timeout. My defense is struggling right now. I guess we won't have to call a timeout because there's a touchdown for you. Rams tie the game. That offense of the Rams is super annoying, and it works perfectly as they just, I mean, nickel and dime us the entire way down the field until they finally get it into the end zone. Just agonizing, but it is what it is. As Tavian takes the snap here, going to fire it out to Marcus Farr. Running back makes the reception, picks up the first down, and we'll do a little hurry up of our own here. Gilmore or Biggs down the field potentially, or it's just going to be a scramble, and Tavian fires it down the field. Dropped by Keenan Booty. All right. 14 seconds left in the first quarter. It's Ciante Cobbs getting the call, makes us 3rd and 8, and that's how the second quarter will begin. Cobbs not going to be in the play at all. Tavian St. Clair takes the snap, rolls to the left, and he takes off. Nice gain by Tavian there. This Rams defense is being very annoying as we have a little jet touch here. Goes for 2 yards before Ty Gilmore is shut down. RPO to the tight end. Has been working all season long. See if it works here. It doesn't. Our receivers were not able to provide blocks. They were able to provide blocks. They weren't able to hold their blocks, though. As Tavian takes the shotgun snap, he just steps up. I mean, if you're not going to spy him or anything, what do you expect is going to happen? As Tavian takes it out of bounds at the 8. Hand it back to Cobbs here. See what Ciante can do with it. Run it up the middle for a couple. Booty with a jailbreak screen to the right. Let's see if that works. It doesn't. We actually go back. What am I thinking here? I guess keep an eye on Tavian scrambling. No, pressure. Tavian's going to be taken down, which isn't the worst. It gives us more space for Lloyd to try to work this one in as he boots it and misses it. Thought I had... I'm so upset. I hate that it's just like, I don't know, maybe just a skill thing. Could be. Don't know. Rams take over at the 20. Another nickel and dime. Here we go. Nickel and dime offense takes the field. Gain of 8 on first down. We draw up the middle. Westvich is able to stop him. 3rd and 3. They go hurry up again. Oh, it's going to be another... Okay, well, never mind. We force a punt. I was pretty upset, but they decided to run it twice. They gain a whole lot of nothing. Actually lose 3 yards on those 2 run plays. And they're going to give the ball back to us. So that's an interesting decision. As Finn Jackson tries to bounce it to the left before he's taken down by what looks to be an offensive lineman. That dude was built. Tavian throws it left side. There is your Ty Gilmore. Goes out of bounds at the 47. St. Clair takes the snap, drops back, fires it over the middle. I don't know why Gilmore decided to sit down with that route. It was an option route to run straight or sit down. He chose to sit down right in front of that defender. So awful decision made. There goes Tavian again. They're not spying him that time. The edge was able to catch up to him before too much damage was done. 3rd and 7. St. Clair takes the snap, drops back, fires it for Booty. Ball goes way over his head. And we set up to punt here. I think you know me better than that. Uh-oh, they called the defense to defend it. Okay, well, we give the ball back to them. It looked like they were rushing the punter. Okay, in my defense, that was kind of stupid. Rams force a punt. We fake it. Rams get the ball back, and yeah, this is not fun. That's my take so far. This is not fun. As Myers fires it over the middle. Here's another draw. This one turned out very well. Under 3 minutes to play in the first half. Imagine we lose this game. It'd be pretty upsetting. As run play goes for -1. J.J. Brown fighting his way into the backfield, bringing down the back. As Braxton looking for something, firing it over the middle. That one swatted away. Jay Potts, great play on the outside, on the middle of the field there. Setting up a 3rd and 11. They are out of field goal range, so look for them to just kind of drop it short. And that's going to be, should have been an interception, but it was not. Westfitch got back there, batted that one away, and here's a punt. As that's a really boring game to end the season. 3rd and 2, Tavian takes the shotgun snap. He's going to get it out to Michael Smith. He needs a block. He gets one. Keenan Booty springs Smith for a deeper play on that right side, all the way down to the 50. He stepped out of bounds, too, to stop the clock. We'll hand it off to Marcus Farr here. Blocks hold up nicely, and Farr pushes his way forward for a gain of about 10. Bring out a couple tight ends here, see if which one gets open. It's going to be Smith who gets open again. There's another nice reception for our outstanding tight end. Injury on the O-line, but I like Booty or Biggs here. Let's see who it is. It's going to be nobody, as Tavian is scrambling. He's got a man in the end zone. That's not interference for some reason. I guess I should be happy it wasn't an interception, but your boy, oh my goodness, fumble. All right, well, my review of that play was not very great, as Farr dives it up the middle to make this field goal attempt a little easier. We'll see if stupid-ass J.T. Lloyd misses this one or not. Lloyd puts it up, and he nails it. Gives us a 3-point lead. Under a minute to play here. 44 seconds. Ball at the 13. 3-point lead by your... Okay, injury timeout is not great. George Orlando coming out of the game there. As they go 4 wide. I'm not sure I agree with this play call. As they call a timeout? You guys think you're going to... I guess maybe they will. Hey, I shouldn't talk so big. Braxton Myers is going to lead his team into a scoring position here. 37 seconds is more than enough time to get down there. I just don't know if they have the playmakers for it. As they get a first down to the left side here. That'll stop the clock momentarily. 30 seconds to play. Ball at the 25. Braxton under pressure, and he's going to be sacked. Wrapped up by Melvin Harris. And is that going to end? Virtually, that will end it. I'm going to snap it here. I might call a timeout with 1 second left. Nope, they snap it. And here is a sack. Mason Stevens unblocked off the edge, sending us into the locker room. And also just noticed Colorado State is 6-5. So, I mean, they're playing for their bowl lives, right? They beat us here, and they're going to be 7-5. That's not bad, especially in the Mountain West, where you got Boise State at the top and everybody else. So, nice little season, it appears, as Cobbs fights his way forward for 7 yards. Do a screen here, see if that works out. It doesn't. Defenders read it perfectly, but Cobbs is able to get his way down the field. Picks up 32. on what was basically a broken screenplay. So that works out well for us. As Booty makes the reception here. Holy smokes. Tavian just slinging this thing around. Booty with a nice reception there. Come back to him. Oh, well, he was open, but didn't have the temerity to chuck that one. Booty maybe. I like Gilmore center of the field. We'll see if those safeties are playing him. It's going to be Booty who makes the reception. He's hit immediately. Makes this a 3rd and 5, which is totally manageable. Let's have Biggs come short. Who's ever not covered will get the ball. That's a good way of running your offense, by the way. As there goes Travis Biggs into the end zone. Braxton out of the shotgun here. 4 wide receivers, or 4 wide outs, I should say. Oh my goodness, they hand it off, and that just is just not working for him today. As Zach McGee is in the backfield, making it 2nd and 13. Braxton now goes under center. Back to pass. Looking. Here's pressure, but he's able to get it out. That receiver on a deep comeback. Found an open spot. Potts not able to get to him in time. We got a 1st down from the 42 with 5 minutes to go in the 3rd. Braxton, shotgun. He's got open men, but this might be a holding penalty. Hey, it looks like it. Yeah, this is coming back. 3 wide and a tight end, it looks like. Braxton from the shotgun, facing a double A-gap blitz. He's going to get it out quickly to the left. That goes for it's for a little bit, I guess. It's not so bad. Come back with that passing offense. Is this going to be a big one? Holy smokes. Option play. Braxton took a hit, got it out to his running back, and nobody was with the back. That goes for a big gain. 4 minutes to play. Ball at the 22. Braxton shouts out orders, looking at this double A-gap blitz. It's going to be a quick RPO. And that receiver gains 9 yards. Still in the double A-gap formation on defense as Braxton goes out of the pistol this time. The man in motion from the right to left. Back to the right now. Braxton looking. He's going to step up and he's going to be sacked. Zaire Parker getting to the speedy quarterback as he has pressure here on a 3rd down and throws this one out of bounds. They're going, yeah. I feel like if I were them, I would probably be kicking a field goal here. But they, I guess they feel that they need a touchdown to stay in the game. And they're going to get it here as DJ Pickett allows his man to walk into the end zone. Who would have thought that this was going to be like this type of a game, man? This, out of the 2, I would have guessed this would have been the blowout, and last week would have been the close one. But Arizona falls apart. We beat them by 20 points. Colorado State, though, they are fighting and clawing against us as Tavian is able to break a sack. He keeps his feet moving. Oh, goodness, he takes a hit as he goes down. So McDonald here up the middle. Let's see what Chester's got. Chester's got a couple yards, 2 maybe, yeah. Shotgun pass attempt here for Tavian. Here comes pressure, and he's sacked. Oh, my goodness. I don't know where all this pressure has come from the last 2 weeks, but Tavian's been getting his ass handed to him now. As he goes out with a shotgun here, steps up, and he's going to be thrown to the turf. 4th and 5. A 40-yard field goal. Might as well. This will put us up by 6 if he nails it. He might have missed us. Nope. He nails it. We're up by 6 going into the 4th. Braxton needs a touchdown, and he takes the lead. Oh, here comes pressure. Braxton scrambling, and he's going to be smacked. 4th sack of the day for our defense on a big 2nd down, which brings up 3rd and 16. See what Braxton's got in his back pocket here. He's going to load up and fire it. That is such cheap bullshit. Are you kidding me? Wide receiver's able to stop on a dime as if that was the route. It was just a a go route, but he's able to stop. It's so frustrating. Whatever. J Pot's exposed again. Oh my goodness. Little 5'1" receiver down the seam. And this Rams offense is cooking right now, man. Braxton is absolutely on fire. See if he can take the lead here. Bet he can. I bet they're about to. We'll find out here. As fires over the middle, wide open, or not wide open, but an open receiver drops the ball. Gets smacked in the back, and that was that. So they bring out goal line formation, and they just run it right up the middle for a gain of. Oh, and they're going hurry up out of the goal line. They're going hurry up. Interesting strategy here, I guess. As Braxton takes the shotgun snap, and he's going to hand it off up the middle. That does not work for him. They have a 4th down here. The last time they faced a 4th down on this side of the field, they got it. And they got a touchdown on the play. So we'll see what happens here. Braxton takes the snap, drops back, fires it, intercepted. DJ Pickett. Unfortunately, they count him down at the 1. But DJ Pickett with his 13th interception of the year, 1 away from the record. Braxton just tried to trust his guy, and it did not work. As there goes Deontay Cobbs, bobbing and weaving for 7 yards. But yeah, it just didn't work, trusting his guy. It's worked a number of times, but that was against J Potts, right? DJ Pickett, a little bit better than J Potts. I would say he's just a slight bit better. As we have a 1st and 10 here. There's your RPO action. And there goes Michael Smith. He takes a hit as he goes out of bounds at the 38. But Michael Smith has been absolutely genius this year. Can't imagine he'll be drafted because he's like an 86 overall or something like that. He's not super high rated, but he's definitely should be drafted with all the plays he's been making this year. As we set up another Deontay Cobbs run here. Gains 13. Under 4 minutes to play. The final game. Okay, there's a sack for you. But yeah, final game of this regular season. Rams, they fought really hard. And the game isn't over, by the way. I'm saying they fought hard, but the game is still going. As Gilmore makes a tough reception there. But I'm saying they fought hard as if the game isn't still good. There's a lot of game left, right? But they did a very good job today of slowing our offense down. There goes Tavian. What is Tavian jumping like that? I hate that crap so much, man. Like, why can't they program the ball carrier to know which side of the field, like where on the field he's at? It's so frustrating, but whatever. Here's Keenan Booty, the 1st down reception. Rams call a timeout. They got 1 timeout remaining here. As we continue our march down the field, here's Chester McDonald getting a crack at it. Goes nowhere. Final timeout called by these Rams. Ty Gilmore, I almost called him Ty McDonald. Ty Gilmore into the end zone. Jet touch play works out perfectly, and the speedster is able to take this one into the end zone. We'll go up by 13 points. Rams, I mean, that interception by Braxton Myers basically ended their game. Braxton shotgun, as he's been all game long. He's going to fire it quick. Reception is made on the right side. Going after DJ Pickett, the man who intercepted the ball last drive. And this is the time for hurry up, so it's a good thing that their offense is ready for it. Oh my gosh, dude. Double A-gap blitz. Man across the board. See how this works out for our defense here. It's, oh my goodness, there's Mr. Mason Stevens. Cutting into the backfield. Okay, I changed the camera angle by mistake. This was a huge mistake. Deep shot, center of the field, intercepted. There it is, boys and girls. the 13th interception. Is that the 13th interception or 14th? I've actually lost count, which is super embarrassing. Pickett ends the game, has a 3-interception game for the first time in a while. I mean, he had a bunch of those at the beginning of the season, and then had a dry spell as they stopped throwing the ball at him. I also just realized I changed the camera angle, so the next time I load into a game, the camera angle is going to be all borked on the first defensive snap. So that's exciting. But your NDSU Bison come down to Colorado, and we beat Rams 27-14. Braxton Myers had a good game, but those 3 interceptions doomed his team. 23 of 28, 2 touchdowns, 264 yards for Tavian St. Clair, 107 yards on the ground for Tavian as well. Cobbs had 9 carries, 55 yards and a touchdown. 7 receptions, 94 yards for Michael Smith. Ty Gilmore goes 6 of 58 and a touchdown. Booty, 5 of 55. Travis Biggs goes 3 receptions, 25 yards and a touchdown. 2 sacks for Mason Stevens, a sack and a half for Noah Parker, a sack for Melvin Harris, half a sack for Barney, Zaire Parker, Zach McGee, J.J. Brown. 3 picks for D.J. Pickett, and Jay Potts, the other cornerback, leads us with 10 total tackles. 2 of 3 for J.T. Lloyd kicking today. Awful miss by your boy, but is what it is as we end the regular season with a victory. Going 11-1 in our 3rd season under the Alrighty administration. We're going to sim, and we're going to figure out how, what the next few episodes look like. Or at least what next episode looks like. As we have Terrence Rattay, a nice edge, commits. We lose out on everybody else. Goldberg and Hepburn both go to other schools, but I guess we expected that. Miami and Michigan are just, I mean, what are you going to do, right? What the heck are you going to do? As we jump out on those 2 fellas. Hardy looks good. Schooler looks good. Sisk is probably not going to be ours. Duke is making a run at Burns now. Bledsoe, we just jumped in last week and we're already in 2nd place for him. Recruiting board set up for one final sim. I don't believe I get to adjust anything after that, so that'll be that. This episode is basically coming to an end here as we do get Chester Schooler, another nice linebacker. We also get Graham Burns, a big defensive tackle, a 4-star kid. We're in good position for some of these other kids that I like, so we'll I just don't think we can add or take away. No, there's one more week of recruiting. Okay, so what we'll do is I'll do some recruiting off camera, and then I will jump into stats for the regular season. Big 12 championship goes between TCU and Oklahoma State. So we as the 3rd ranked team are not playing for a Big 10 championship, so that's kind of a bummer. Jump over to season stats. Again, regular season stats. Tavian St. Clair goes for 25 touchdowns, 1 interception, 2,500 yards, low yardage, fine touchdowns, good interception to touchdown ratio, obviously. 917 yards for Seontae Cobbs, 11 touchdowns, very nice true freshman season. Farr only 211 yards on the ground, 2 touchdowns. McDonald and Johnson, whatever. It was a one-man show basically this year. Michael Smith is our leading receiver, 82 receptions, 821 yards and 10 touchdowns. Gilmore with a setback year, 667 yards, 7 touchdowns, 66 receptions. Under 40 receptions for Keenan Booty, but he's got 469 yards and 4 touchdowns. Travis Biggs, 41 receptions, 400 yards and 2 touchdowns. Nobody else did anything of note. I guess the only other thing of note is 6 receptions, 27 yards and a touchdown for Robbie White. Just completely dried up. 14 interceptions ties the record. DJ Pickett looking really slick there. 1 interception in the rest of our season, and he has the record for the most. So we do love that. 2 interceptions for Zach McGee, pick for Westvich, pick for Jay Potts. Leading sacker this year was Vic Burley, 9.5. Mason Stevens with 8.5. Noah Parker got 8 as a linebacker. It's crazy. J.J. Brown only with 6. 24 tackles for loss for the middle linebacker, Austin Westvich, who also leads our team with 69 total tackles. Kicking, 12 of 16 for JT Lloyd. Not great, but it is what it is, as let's sim past the championship weekend here. Figure out who our next opponent is going to be. Another recruit. It's Deontay Hardy, that running back that didn't want any part of the Bison for about half the season, does actually commit to us out of Omaha. So we love that. We miss out on some of these 4 stars I added late into the season. It's fine. And then we miss out on Sisk as well. Goes to Penn State. So kind of a bummer with those. But, you know, it is what it is. What are you going to do when you jump in that late? As some of these 3 stars I added late are looking fine. Malachi Nelson wins the Heisman with 38 touchdowns, 4,500 yards. It's not a bad stat line. John Mackey Award goes to our tight end, Michael Smith. And we are facing Tulane, the 12th ranked team in the country, the college football playoff. That'll be next week's episode, as your number 5 NDSU Bison are set to take on number 12 Tulane. Tulane went 12-1, 8-0 in their conference. Don't love that for us. Whatever. Next week's episode is going to be a barn burner. Have a good day, everybody. Thanks for watching, and God bless.